Good afternoon. I'm excited to share with you some of the ideas that the staff came together in working with our solution towards our writing and making sure our May benchmarks are what we anticipate and a great goal. So through the conversations that we had, I've been selected to give you a little synopsis on our discussion that the staff had and our goals and procedures that we plan to do. And so our first thing is that we want to ensure the main goal that we were given is to increase the students' achievement in writing for all content areas. So it's important that we ensure that there is writing seen throughout all content areas, not just in language arts, but social studies, math, and science. All those content need to be rich with writing. In addition, we also want to make sure we know that right now we are at 40% of students who are proficient in writing skills. The goal being to increase students' achievement, we want to make sure that we remember that achievement is anything that goes above that. If every student goes up just half a benchmark, that's still achievement. Our measurable goal that we created, though, is to have 80% of students at proficient level with writing skills. That would be including their ability to convey their ideas as well as grammar and mechanics on basic writing. We chose 80% because we want to make sure that this test doesn't define all our students' writing. There are some times that you just don't do your best on a test, and that's okay. And that's why we have that extra 20% built in, so we're able to analyze students in other ways and not just have the test define them and their success. Some ways that we are going to promote this is we need a culture shift here at our school. Writing must happen every single day. So we need students to get to writing. We need to increase their motivation to write. We want students to write meaningful and be engaged in their writing. And yes, writing is a challenge, but it's also an art. So we need to make sure that we're increasing this motivation to write and having students write about things that they want to write about and things that they care about and things they know. Then cross-curriculum writing in content areas won't be such a daunting task because writing will be something that they're more aware of. We also need to change the way we view writing. We want to make sure that this culture shift is promoting this intrinsic motivation of writing. So we would like to have writing be a privilege and never a punishment, ever, school-wide. Finally, we want to implement writers' workshops, where we create a room to freely write every single day. This can be 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, where you have many teeny tiny lessons at the beginning, exploration time in writing, and then sharing time. This will help students increase their ability to write and desire to write. And here we have, in the small lessons, teachers can instill craft moves that will help increase the ability to convey students' ideas, in addition on moves to foster basic grammar and mechanics. Here is where we will see differentiation and scaffolding. This will be huge, especially in our community. We need to make sure we have differentiation for students who are ELLs and also differentiation for students with different needs. This is where we're going to utilize one another. Here we're all going to know our strengths, and because we can't anticipate where students are going to have these needs, we're going to utilize one another and create peer professional developments where we see best fit. Then that will help, we can help attack these specific individual plans on a need-by-need basis, and because we can't anticipate what all our students are going to need. Finally, we want to make sure that the scaffolding and interventions are as necessary for all students, not just students who are struggling, because every learner is entitled to assistance. Our last point that we want to talk about is community engagement. We'd like to bring in role models from the community to talk about writing in their everyday lives, because we all use writing. This will look like high school football players or people into drama or in NHS. In addition to, since it's an election year, we're sure the mayor will come in and talk about writing in their everyday activities, and professionals all throughout our community. We know that this is quite a big task and we're excited to work with it. In addition, we're all willing to create more subcommittees to make this more measurable and sustainable throughout our school. Thank you.